Hello, I am SquidofLove, welcome back. Less than a week remains until this year's CitizenCon and we are all sitting and waiting for this amazing presentation, secretly hoping that it will be much more impressive than the phenomenal presentation CI gave us at Gamescom. Thanks to a recent interview that Chris Roberts gave at Gamers Nexus and to a lot more info that are slowly coming out, we pretty much know what to expect from CitizenCon this Sunday, October 9th. There will be a demo of the new planetary tech, the Procedural Planets V2. A mission from Squadron 42 will also be shown, showing us for the first time what this single-player campaign, this single-player part of Star Citizen is going to look like, and of course the RSI Polaris concept channel that has been finally confirmed. All these info are really interesting, but the details are what make them truly impressive, and we are going to start with what I think is the most important aspect of Star Citizen, the most important aspect of Star Citizen that will come hopefully by the end of the year. I'm talking about the Alpha 3.0, and it will definitely change the way we play Star Citizen, but also the way the world around us perceives Star Citizen. 3.0 is going to add a full star system in the Star Citizen universe for the first time, and this will give us the opportunity to travel around, explore, make money, and in general play the game any way we like. There will not only be the 5 major landing locations that we have already seen, but a lot more locations, space stations, satellites, refueling stations that we will be able to visit and have fun in the game. This system, of course, will include its planets and its moons, and this is where the new planetary tech comes into play. This is exactly what we are going to see in this year's CitizenCon, a presentation of the new Procedural Planets V2. Procedural Planets V2 is going to be an improved version of what we have seen at Gamescom. This was the version 1, and it was considered, of course, an earlier version of the planetary tech. And it is going to be a lot more impressive from what we have heard, the details we have heard from Chris Roberts himself. Planets created in that way will be, of course, procedurally generated, but heavily artist authored and driven. That means that although CI is using procedural techniques in order to create the planets, the artists will have absolute control over placing trees, vegetation, biomes, and of course structures on the surface of the planets. This is definitely something that will make the planets in Star Citizen and of course Star Citizen to feel and look unique, and nothing like the procedurally generated planets, procedurally generated and quite lifeless planets that we have seen in other games. Equally impressive is the procedure that the developers and the artists are using in order to create these planets. They are practically using a map for a planet which is divided into 2 more maps. One height map that will, of course, determine the different height of the terrain, the different height around the planet, the surface of the planet, and on this map, biomes are additional, are included, and a distribution map where the artists can use in order to distribute trees, vegetation, and give shape to the surface of the planets in that way. So basically CI is building worlds with procedural techniques, but the artists have absolute control on where to put what, on where to place trees and vegetation, structures. They can actually craft the environment to their liking to make the worlds more beautiful and more realistic, getting in that way the best of both worlds. To achieve this, the biomes on the planets will have a high level of detail, giving you the feeling that you are actually traversing a forest, flying over a desert or an ocean. And of course, they will blend with each other, so you realize when you are leaving a biome and entering a new one. There will be vegetation and asset blending in a way to give you a proper realistic feeling of exploring around and moving from one area to another. That is, of course, one only impressive aspect of the planets and the procedural tech V2. Another very impressive aspect of the new Procedural Planets V2, the new planetary tech, is the full weather simulation that is going to be based on the biomes, that is going to be controlled by the various biomes on the surface of a planet. Depending on the biome, depending on whether you are on a cold or a hot area, you are going to see similar weather and of course clouds. The weather on the planets of Star Citizen is going to follow the biomes, is going to react to the biomes, to the temperature changes around the surface of the planet, and is going to be dynamic and very realistic. So what exactly are we going to see in the presentation this Sunday? CI is creating a new demo in order to show us the full capabilities of the Procedural Planets V2, and because of this, we're not going to be shown a planet that will be in the Stanton system when 3.0 is going to go live, but instead we're going to see a planet with a variety of biomes in order to admire the potential of this new planetary tech, a planet with oceans, forests, deserts and mountains, so we can see the biomes, how the biomes will be blending the weather system, and of course how beautiful the planets in the Star Citizen universe will be. Something else we should mention when we're talking about creating planets and star systems in Star Citizen has to do with the sun. CI is going to keep the sun still, which is actually the correct thing to do because the sun doesn't move. The planets will be orbiting around the sun, the planets will rotate on their axis but will also rotate around the sun, and this is what will determine the day and night cycle in Star Citizen, in the star systems, and of course on the planets. Lights and shadows will depend on your location relative to the sun, and this is the best way to create a breathing, living universe. Let's go on to Squadron 42 now, and finally we will have a great opportunity to take a very good look at Squadron 42 in CitizenCon this Sunday. A full mission, a full sequence actually will be shown during the presentation. We will have the opportunity to take a look at our character getting briefed, getting into his ship, taking off, flying around, of course doing FPS stuff, FPS activities, maybe some FPS combat as well. This is an excellent opportunity to take a look at Squadron 42 development, to see what we should expect from this very ambitious project, along with the Star Citizen Persistent Universe, and of course, we have all been waiting for Squadron 42. It's going to be amazing. I really hope that it's going to be exactly what we were expecting. It will be an excellent way for CI to show us what the game will feel like when we will have it on our hands. Unfortunately, we have absolutely no info regarding the release date of Squadron 42. I want to believe that it will be a nice surprise during CitizenCon. Maybe yes, maybe not. We will have to wait and see. I'm definitely very excited. I can't wait to see Squadron 42 footage. The RSI Polaris concept sale has been confirmed. The RSI Polaris will go on concept sale this Sunday, October 9th, for the introductory price of $750. This price will also include lifetime insurance. Another info, if you're interested about the RSI Polaris, is that this concept sale will not be stock limited. So if you were expecting, and I know that a lot of you were expecting the Polaris, this is going to be your opportunity, this is going to be your chance to buy one for the introductory price of $750. The new planetary tech, the Procedural Planets V2, the Squadron 42 mission that will be shown, and of course the RSI Polaris concept sale are what have already been confirmed for this Sunday, October 9th, the CitizenCon. Some other stuff that haven't been mentioned, but I would really love to see in CitizenCon, have to do with 2.6. 2.6 will bring Star Marine, but also very important flight changes to Arena Commander, to the way our ships are flying. Star Marine 2.6 in general, this update is going to go live sometime after CitizenCon, after Sunday, October 9th. We'll have absolutely no idea when exactly, but it is really exciting because it will change a lot of stuff and it will add a brand new module, the Star Marine module, to the game. Now, what I would love to see is some Star Marine gameplay. I would really love to have the opportunity to take a good look at Star Marine, how it looks like, what it feels like. And I really hope that CI is going to show us some Star Marine gameplay during CitizenCon, and maybe a dogfight with the new flight changes implemented. It will be a really nice opportunity to take a good look at what the game will look like with these new changes. Nothing has been confirmed regarding 2.6 for CitizenCon, but it will be really nice to take a good look at this new stuff, Star Marine and the flight changes. These are all the info we have for CitizenCon, what we are going to see this Sunday, October 9th. I'm really excited with the Planetary Tech, the Procedural Planets V2. I really can't wait to see this new demo. The demo at Gamescom was simply phenomenal, and I'm pretty sure that this new demo is going to be 10 times more impressive. Of course, I also want to see Star Marine gameplay, the Squadron 42 sequence, and everything that CI can show us. What are your expectations for CitizenCon? Let me know what you expect to see the most, and of course what you expect from 2.6 and Star Marine in Star Citizen. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I am SquidofLove and I will see you next time. Bye bye.